Hi everybody, it's me, Monica, and welcome to another speed build. So today we are going to be doing a retired pirate's home on a 40 by 30 lot here in Sulani, one of my all-time favorite worlds, and I was super inspired to do this because lately I've been a lot of into werewolves, of course, because we've got the new pack. And the aesthetic of this build is very similar to the other builds that I've been doing lately. But as you can see, this one is more of a pirate one. I would say it like that. But the other thing that inspired this build is that I'm going to the Adriatic Sea today, actually. And I'm super excited, and I really wanted to combine the two of those things together and make this pirate home. I guess that's not very realistic because most of the pirates live on their ships till they die, basically. But for this pirate, I thought maybe he or she decided to stop traveling because they've seen a lot of wars and just it was enough. It was enough of adventures for this pirate who lives in here. But I really had so much fun with this one, and it was a joy to build it. I found a reference on Pinterest as per usual, so I'm going to put that into my description as well in case you want to check it out and maybe make your own version, because this is my version of that particular house, and that's not the real house. It's also like a 3D model or concept art. I'm not entirely sure anymore. And you're going to see now that I covered this whole floor with this wooden planks from the debug section, from the live edit section. I believe those are from Pets and Dogs, if I'm not mistaken, as well as this fence. I definitely used a lot of things in terms of decorations from the Cats and Dogs pack because it also has this rustic sea vibe, I would say it like that. So I found it very useful. By the way, you guys, as I said, today I'm going to go on my official vacation. So I'll be back in 10 days, but I'm going to try to make a build as soon as possible, but I assume the next build is going to be around I don't know, in 2 weeks probably. And also I'm going to get an early access for the Sims 4 high school, so I'm going to be building with it before it actually gets out. So I'm really hoping that you're going to watch that, guys, and I'm really looking forward to that pack. You know that I'm not into the gameplay, but I'm super happy and super excited for all of you guys because honestly the gameplay for the new pack looks amazing and I just cannot wait to see it. I don't often want to try gameplay, to be quite honest, but I think that I'm going to try high school because I'm from Croatia and we don't have like high school like America does. We of course have a high school and we also have a prom, but it's definitely not as big of a deal in Europe, at least not in Croatia. We are coming alone on our prom and only with our classmates. We cannot take anybody with us, so it's like, you know, it's a different vibe. We don't have, I don't know, Mr. and Mrs. Prom thing or anything like that. So I'm very excited to just try to be an American teenager for one day, I guess. Even though I'm not a teenager for, oh my god, almost 15 years. Shh, don't tell, but I'm not the youngest person here, I assume. But yeah, I'm really hoping that you like this build, you guys. For the interior, it's not super huge. I basically wanted this build to look like a small post as well, so it looks like you can come here with the boat and get a few things, maybe from a fisherman, or maybe you need some wood for your fireplace or something like that. So basically, I really wanted this house to look a little bit as a port outside, basically. In terms of functionality, everything is perfectly functional, but I had some difficulties. So you are going to see some changes at the end of this video. You will probably not even notice, but I changed that metal roof, like a small roof, and made my own because I decided to put outside the outdoor bathroom kind of thing, and it wasn't functional because of that metal roof for some reason. I thought it should be perfectly functional because usually a sim can get down that roof. But this time, no. I made it a little bit bigger and sim just didn't want to get into the bathroom. So I made it my own. I made my own roof, basically. It doesn't look the same, but it looks quite similar, and I think that idea is the same, and I just really didn't want to have an unfunctional bathroom. You have 2 bathrooms in total in this house, so it's not big of a deal if the other bathroom is not functional, but I really like to make functional builds for you guys because I know that you play with them, and I guess not all of my kitchens are completely functional because of the clutter. I don't have the time to try them out every single time, so if something is not functioning for you, that's probably because of the clutter, so just check that one out, basically. And at this outdoor space, I added like a chess table, and also I added a woodworking table because I don't know, it just worked for me. I thought that pirates can easily play chess and also working at a woodworking table, so I don't know, it has sense, I believe. This build is definitely made for just one person because we have 1 bedroom and we have one single bed, and well, you can change that. The bedroom you're going to see is quite small, but it can fit a double bed if you try to fit it inside. It doesn't have, as I said, this house, it doesn't have much space, but it definitely has more space than the cabin on a ship, which I think that every pirate knows. So I'm hoping that's fine with you. Anyways, we have everything that we need inside. We have a kitchen and dining area. We have a living room and 2 bathrooms, as I said, in one separate bedroom with a single bed. But as I said, it can be fixable if you want. So here we are in the kitchen, and for the kitchen, I choose my favorite in-game combination between the 2 kitchens, and these are the country kitchen kit and cottage living kitchen, and they look so beautiful together. I know that some people were unhappy when the country living came out, because we've got that country kitchen kit, and a lot of people think that those 2 kitchens are pretty similar, and they are pretty similar. But the good thing is that you can combine them together and they look perfectly together, especially in this black swatch with purple. Just beautiful. So this is not my first time that I've been using those 2 kitchens together, but I really love them, and I'm going to use that combination in the future too. I believe that I used less custom content than usual. I used some items from Harry and Felixandre, of course, but I used brazen lotus, and I'm trying to remember, but I can't. But whatever, I didn't use as much custom content as I usually do. And also, if you don't have Felixandre's custom content, I used only a few things from him, so you can easily replace them for something else. I don't know, but every time when I'm doing something fantasy or medieval or anything like it, I don't use much custom content. I generally use more like plants and clutter and things like that I'm really missing in my game. But most of the other things are actually from the game. So I used custom content, but for my usual use of custom content, this is not so bad, you know. And here we are on the 2nd floor, and on the 2nd floor we have this living room area, and we have small bathroom as well. We don't have any activities in here, unfortunately, because the space is a little bit too small. We have a bookshelf, though, but that's it. We don't have anything else. The only activity... No, we have 2 more activities that I didn't say that we have. One is the telescope, and I put that one on the terrace on the 2nd floor, I believe. And we also have a piano, because I totally see pirates playing the piano, and I think that's a thing. And I just see them like that, basically. So I incorporate the piano as well in the bedroom. And for this living room, basically, I use this base game sofa, and I also use this sofa from Felixandre's Colonial Part 2. I believe, and I believe that part 1 is available now for free, and the part 1 also has a similar aesthetics. So if you don't have this couch, definitely use the one from the colonial part 1 instead, because it's fine. It really works beautifully. It has the same color scheme, the same vibe, and it can go perfectly well with this one. And here we are in the last room of this build, in the bedroom. And I had a small problems with this room because it's super tall, as you can see, but it's not so big. And when you have a space like that, it looks a little bit funny. And you always need to use that height that you have. And honestly, I was thinking about the platforms, but I just didn't find the right way to use them in this particular room. So I just wanted to add more things to a higher level. And by the way, as I said, I checked everything out. Everything is functional, so it's going to be just fine for you to play in it. So guys, this would be everything for today. I just cannot wait to get back from my vacation, to make some new content for you guys, to check out The Sims 4 High School. I just cannot wait for that to happen. And I'm sending you a lot of kisses, and I just can't wait to see you again very, very soon. Bye bye, you guys.